right. More cozy games. What is this one called? I don't even know. What is it? I've played 15 games a day. It's that game. It's. They're calling a PC game preview, but like, okay, here it is. Overthrown. There you go. It's another one of these EA games that made it on Steam and Game Pass, which heck, that's so cool. It's on Game Pass. It's kind of got a unique builder crafter vibe. I'm gonna give you my thoughts. Fighting an enemy protagonist, yeah. So you can play with friends. That's cool. How do I explain this? Okay, you can see the design. Okay. Also, it feels very like Unity. Is this a Unity game? It feels like Unity. I fucking hate Unity games. They never go anywhere. They always fail. Why is that like gridded? It's like grids on the texture. Playing on OLED, so I can see a lot of detail. I built that thing at the town hall. Everything's squared. Like, you have a grid you can build on. I built a sawmill up there. Do I have to build 3 sawmills? Okay. Alright. I guess. I don't know why they're that fucking big, but open overview, then cycle to research tab, research frontier settlement. Okay. It has controller support, but it's not the prettiest. Pantry, soup, kitchen, townhouse. Okay. You can like go in these. I don't know why, but they have like workers. So kind of like a, kind of like an Age of Mythology. Kind of like where Pale Worlds have been doing stuff like that. We have workers. You can throw. You got this drift, running, super speed. So the movement mechanics are pretty cool. Mario on steroids. You can lift anything basically in the game. There's this just twirl mechanic. I don't know if that's just for fun. I don't know. But if you look at the game, I mean, it's kind of like, here, we'll just go for a run. Okay, we'll screw that up. All these games have that circle Zelda stamina. Like every one of these Survivor Crafter games, man, I played this year. I swear to God, you've probably heard me say the exact same sentence just like that 15 times in the last 2 months. It kind of, it's kind of Minecraft-y-ish, but not. You just have guns apparently. Oh, yeah. Sword guns. I could use the crown to heal. You can literally lift everything. Why? I I don't know. So I mean, the world's not completely dead. You have this grid top-down view. You have a hotbar-ish. I didn't realize I already had a sword. Life could have been a little bit easier, maybe. Still trying to figure out the movements, man. The whole stamina thing is so strange. Okay, we'll go back to building. Pantry. Wait, what? What is this? It's just a... Wait, what? What's the difference of just slapping it on the ground? Okay, so everything is by grid. I guess the workers come out of that, but we need probably some sort of home for them. It's such a weird design. Like, why? Okay, so basically you gotta manage the workers, looks like the food, all that stuff. Guys got a place to take a poop. I get it. Got a place to eat. I'm just swinging this. I mean, I don't know that I'm gonna get into this one. It's interesting. It's cozy. It's got a really fucking long way to go, I can already tell. Jesus. Okay. All as a gathering in the wild, find and destroy their camps, research farming, research butchering, research. Okay. This is gonna be the, I guess, the unlock. Assuming. There's your stats and what you need. This would just annoy the shit out of me if I'm being honest, instead of just playing it. But I get people like that. There's plenty of games that are like it, that are already out there like that. This is more of a 3D with, seems like a little bit more action, a little bit more action movement. Which is fine. That's fine. I mean, that's what you're into. It's not my thing. I like more of a Enshrouded or Arc experience. Oh, that's interesting. Not trees, just... Wish you could do in like bigger chunks. Oh, why can't we build that? It would. What does the same as picking it up? Holy shit. Okay. Wait, what? Am I not allowed to go that way? Are those the bounds? You can kind of just... Alright. Why 9x? What's the difference? I can't figure out the jump. That. For whatever reason on the controller, it's really not want to do it. I'm sorry, what? Okay. Man, that's a really convoluted way of doing that. So, jump, hold, like jump and hold, right trigger to power, let go, you can dash with the right V, or use your, oh god. It's really silly. What such an annoying way to do that in a game that's like not Devil May Cry. Like, give me a fucking break here. So just put on the jump button. Like what? I'm holding jump. Yeah, I don't know. That they need to go back to the drawing board on that one. You can tap dash to sprint. Guess you can't. Can hurt. What is that? Okay. Alright, well that's mildly annoying. Oh, now I can jump. At least you can heal. Oh, this can we lock on? What is happening? Why is that not hurting them? Okay. I see the ideal here. I don't know if it's controller, if it's their controls, but it's a little sloppy. It's a little I get this. I don't want to say there's much more to this game than you're going to find in Minecraft because it doesn't seem like it. Maybe there is. You can put hotbar stuff. Okay. With left. You gotta look at your supplies for the year. That's the button I was looking for. Wow, that's okay. The camera isn't very intuitive with the movement. Unfortunately. Doesn't look like it's a persistent world. We're pretty much playing on maxed out 4K settings, so I assume we're not using much GPU. Oh, are we 60 FPS bound? So you can't just jump, double jump. You have to jump, hold, jump, double jump. This is bad. Fix this. Fix this whole jumping and right trigger being separate. Make the jump button do what it's supposed to do. It's cool that you can run water. But I don't want to have to hold this. Let me hold it. And then I have to hit it to double jump. Then I gotta hold that right trigger to charge it. And then to dash was RB. No. No. I don't know who did this. I don't know why you did it. I don't know what game you played that you thought, hey, this would work. But that game was wrong too. I mean, I guess this whole drift thing, I don't know, like, why? to try and like make stuff look cool. But first of all, your camera angle sucks and your turn-in on controller doesn't lead. Which I'm gonna guess when you tested this, whoever the tester was or the dev sat on mouse, because look how fast you can do this. Okay, watch. Yeah, that's completely different controls. Completely different movement and feeling. But it keeps up with it. Yeah, so take your control team, whoever, okay? Everybody's forced to use a controller for a week. Period. Xbox, obviously. That's like tester 101, man. I've been testing games for longer than Skyrim's been out. Longer than Elden Scrolls. Like, and I've done it professionally. I did it for a paycheck for a couple companies. EA, Activision, Ubisoft, a couple third parties through those companies that they owned, as well as worked in the industry. And I can tell you, when people aren't sitting down doing proper play tests and control tests from a developed game on a PC, which obviously games are, but this is why you get dev kits, man. This is why you get dev kits when you go to console. And if you're gonna be a multiplayer game, you need to run your dev kit as your baseline and then learn how to optimize your game up for PC. And if it's PvP, oh boy, you have to change the mechanics of your game to fit balance of control. Like, I know that sucks because like you have your vision of your, you know, your art, your product, but unfortunately you can't have it all. And we see that time and time and time and time again. And then you need to hire really good fucking network engineers, because if your game's heavy multiplayer, co-op, or PvP, and your netcode is not good, then nobody cares about your game anymore. Like, there's so many games to play nowadays. What are you bringing to the table? See where that's kind of intuitive, but man. I mean, yeah, I love this movement where I do Minecraft or Farm Together or whatever. There's so many of these games. But it's... For whatever reason, there's like a bunch of frame pacing too when I get in that. Okay, well, I just want to do a little first look, first thoughts. I mean, you see it. Oh, that's annoying. Also, why doesn't it go back to where it was? This too, like, this was clearly like a, oops, I forgot to put control support here of tapping over. Like, come on, man. Yeah, cool. I can see what they're doing. I totally can. You can too by now. Are we gonna care? I don't know. I don't know. I mean, it's a cozy game. You have some fun with it. When your game has a nice duck setting. Yeah, and you'll eventually get to the part with animals and up through your farm, and you can build little farms. You can move everything around by picking it up or throwing it, and like that's a really cool mechanic. Don't get me wrong, like you'll see it in the game, the sizzle trailers and whatever. Yeah, which is cool because you can technically pick your base up, I guess. The combat is a little tablet spongy, like whatever. Yeah, you know, I mean, it's something like you would do on a cell phone, I guess. At the end of the day, but the games have pretty good graphics. Playable on Series X, S, PC, online, optimized, 60 FPS, cloud saves. I know it's early access, and it sucks that we don't see this on cloud gaming. Because I think this is where one of these games. Oh, is this cloud gaming? Wait a minute. It doesn't say it is. Why is it showing here? Okay, see, that's Play Cloud. Hold on. I don't know why it does this in the app. Because if you go to the browser, you can just play it. It's beyond me. But the PC app, it is a cloud play. I think this is a fantastic way to play this game on your tablet, your cell phone, your Amazon Stick, your Android box, whatever you got at home. Your browser, your old Chromebook, your kids can play it. You can play it together. I think this is great for this kind of thing, and good for them getting on it. I love to see that. Of course, I want to see more accessibility options in a cozy game. Most disabled people or people with disabilities and chronic illness play a lot of video games. We need accessibility, and the basics is font control, binding, color blindness, things like that. So really think about that right at the rip. I don't know why I just have like no control. Well, we had cloud support here. Okay, here we go. All right. What's going on? What's going on? The app sucks ass, man, and Microsoft knows it, and I know they're working on it because the browser and the app on the phone, the Android app is fantastic. The PC app for cloud gaming is just fucking terrible. I don't know why I'm not able to play this, and this is not a good look, obviously, but it's something with the app, man. It's not the game. The fucking app is. The app is just a piece of shit. It really, like, it has been. They need, everybody knows they just need to redo it. They need to just redo it. But they won't because they're so invested in the way they tied shit together. And it's sad. It's sad. All right. Why do I gotta sign in? What the hell? It docks myself at the end here. I don't understand why I gotta do this all the time. Also, grade 1 for Boosteroid. I'm not gonna verify it's me. Google, like Chrome. You need to learn to go fuck yourself. All right, nobody's gonna. Florida detected. Your mom's not detected. What do you mean? I know this is like. Don't ever come here with your kids. Don't ever come to my channel with your kids. All right, this is for you and your kids to find games to play, or games for you to play. You hear me rant. I'm never gonna do fucking PG-13 content. It's never gonna happen unless there's a fucking duffel bag full of money sitting next to me and pays my rent and pays my I don't know, $300,000 medical bills. Like, this is not gonna happen. So, by the way, if you made it this far and anybody's thinking about giving me anything for Christmas, the only fucking thing I want is cash. I got a pile of bills to pay. I don't need a fucking thing else. I need my insurance company to cover my medical expenses and my drugs and procedures so I can stay alive. All right. Load world. Looks good. I think this is a perfect candidate for take this off. For cloud gaming, man. Yeah, games like this are. I mean, I played Call of Duty Black Ops on my Fold 6, and it was fantastic with zero fucking latency. So, all wireless. So I don't have a problem with this. I don't have a problem with cloud gaming. I have a problem with their bitrate, their encoding, and their resolution. I think if they're going to continue, they need to step all that up, and it sounds like they're going to. I've been hearing some things. I've been hearing some things. Maybe I've been seeing some things. I don't know. But yeah. Ah, perfect. No fuck. I can't even. I can't even tell you the difference in a game like this with latency at all. This works fine. This works fine. I think, yeah, the resolution and encoding's not as good as native 4K and a 4090. Sure. But expectations of cloud gaming through a browser here. This is fine. This is perfect. I don't. Play, yeah. Download this with your family. Play it. Download this when you're taking a poop. Whatever. Just make sure it's in the bathroom. I'll see you in the fucking next one.